I think Jeremy Hunt has completely lost his mind. He was at a charity event. There's one person who follows in the comments who keeps saying, I met Jeremy Hunt at a charity event and he seemed very nice. I think this is some sort of trollish response. I don't think the person has met anybody. This person also said that they met me at a charity event and I seemed very nice or very down to earth. I think it's highly unlikely. Anyway, Jeremy Hunt has told people at the charity event in memory of the civil servant Chris Martin that people should vote Labour in Godalming and Ash, where he says, I'm dealing with those bastards, the Lib Dems. And it was a comment which went down very well, and there was a lot of giggling, because the threat that Jeremy Hunt faces is that he will be defeated by the Lib Dems, and that there are a number of Conservative figures. Michael Gove was being threatened by the Lib Dems. It's like being savaged by a rabbit, isn't it? Being threatened by the Lib Dems, and the Lib Dems are looking to gain 20 or 30 seats, but many of them are being held. Many of these seats are being held by top-ranking Conservative MPs and ministers. Jeremy Hunt, Gillian Keegan in Chichester, Alex Chalk, the Justice Secretary in Cheltenham. Mr. Hunt has a majority of 9,000, which is not enough for him to feel safe, or rather he had a majority of 9,000 in his southwest Surrey seat, but that has been chipped away by the boundary changes. Keegan, 22,000, Alex Chalk has less than 1,000, and with the boundary changes again, he is in serious danger. The Lib Dem deputy leader, Daisy Cooper, has said that voters must definitely vote Lib Dem because anything to get to create another Portillo moment and to take down some of these Tory grandees. Their fingerprints, she says, are just all over the failures of the Conservative government. She said that big beast strategy is also really good from a fundraising point of view. So Jeremy Hunt is certainly putting his money where his mouth is. He's apparently injected £120,000 of his own money into the local Conservative Party since the last election, including £50,000 last year. And I think there's every possibility we will see Jeremy Hunt, the first Chancellor of the Exchequer to lose his seat at a general election. But the Lib Dems have had their eyes on Conservative grandees in the past, like Michael Howard, Theresa May, David Davis, Oliver Letwin, and all of that failed. So it could well be that they will not manage to unseat Jeremy Hunt. It would be the most extraordinary situation. John Redwood, that's like saying Edward Woodward. It's not quite a tongue twister, but it does stick in the mouth, doesn't it? John Redwood has also stepped down. He was a cabinet minister for John Major and an aggressive Brexiteer, and he's leaving his Wokingham seat, where the Lib Dems were hoping to take that from him. And again, his majority was just 7,383, I think. And with the border changes, the boundary changes, that probably was going to go down anyway. So these grandees, I think we're going to see some very high-ranking scalps on July the 4th. I think it will be a very interesting election day.